Hello, my name is Kyle Knapp. I'm a Aviation 360 corporate business aviation student, and today we're going to be talking about aviation stewardship and basically how effectively and how cost effective can we make um, the planes we use, and we'll be looking at a specific company and what they've been doing to be good stewards of their planes and their resources as they use their aviation for their business. So the company we're looking at is Meredith Corporation. It's got its HQ in Des Moines, um, and they've been in the aviation, been doing like aviation corporate business for over 80 years. Their popular route is from Des Moines to New York, and that's where a lot of their customers and faculty and clients are at, and where they have to do most of their business. So since they have such a common route, they decided to get their own jet and be able to just do um, straight flights from Des Moines to New York. And the reason they've been doing that is, the only alternative to that is obviously either driving or flying on the airlines. Well, airlines are expensive. And so when they fly, they always try to either fly at full capacity or near full capacity so that they can be more cost effective and more cost efficient with their flying. Um, Not only is this cost effective for the environment, but it's also cost effective for the company. Sometimes they have the executives or just a few people trying to go out and go to New York or other places, and typically they'll have them just go with the airlines. But when there's a big demand for rides to New York and to around the country, they use their plane to take a lot of clients, workers, um, businessmen, salesmen, whatever it may be, to those destinations using the single plane. The jet that they're using is the Legacy 450, and this is a really nice jet for them because it's not too big where it costs a lot of fuel and maintenance, but it's also big enough to house enough so that they can be effective with actually flying people there. You wouldn't want to use like a Cessna 172 or something like that. So this obviously gets them to their destination quickly and is a good happy medium for that company so that they can get their clients to their destinations, get their businessmen to their destinations, and be more cost effective that way. And I think that really kind of shows how they're being good stewards of their resources and what they have available to them, instead of just necessarily maybe wasting money at the airlines or driving or whatever other choices they may have. They choose to go with this jet that kind of just makes sense for them. So this is just kind of summing it up: the uses and advantages of flying this Legacy 450. It's cost effective um, pricing compared to the airlines. A lot of times these airlines tickets round trip can be hundreds of dollars, and even though it costs a lot of money to also fly those planes themselves, if you have a lot of people going to the same destination, it just makes sense to get your own jet and to save money by having everybody pack in. One thing that they pointed out was that because the plane would return later that day, they didn't have to spend money on hotel rooms overnight, and so that employees and whoever was flying could fly there and fly back same day, saving money on having to pay for lodging and other expenses that come with um, going there. And then also little to no deadheads. They wouldn't use the jet to just for one person, but rather a group of people in their company. Like I said earlier, they would use the jet, the airlines for one or two people maybe, but at the end of the day, um, they wouldn't have to go as far with the Legacy 450 in order to be able to get what they need to get done. So that wraps up my presentation on aviation stewardship by Meredith Corporation. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.